Imperfections are actually still perfect. Last night I was at a writing event with Pal and also with Hannah, she's tagged below, and we got into doing astrology readings. And I'm a Virgo rising, and we started discussing how I like things to be perfect, or I like to at least be perfect or present perfect or whatever. Ever since I got into tarot, I have been trying to, and I've been getting better, feeling better about imperfections being perfect. I bought the Tarot deck. I put it in my own case, but there's the thing there. From Raven and Rogue. And on the cards, they don't have yes, no, and maybe words. And I wanted to add that to my practice, probably. I was thinking maybe I should add it, because a lot of people were asking it on my lives. And I just was like, maybe I need to add this to my practice. So I started actually going through and writing down which card is associated with yes, no, or maybe. Somehow I got things mixed up. A couple of different websites later, a lot of the different cards have different yes, no's, and maybes. And I'm like, you know what? This isn't part of my practice. Here's where the imperfections come. On my Raven and Rogue deck, I was doing it in pen. I wrote down Y, N, or M for yes, no, or maybe on whatever card. And by the time I figured out that there are different ways to read the cards, I had like 12 to 13 cards that were like off or had these weird letters. And I was like, well, now I need to buy a whole new deck. I don't like this. It's not what for my practice. Well, now my Virgo is like wanting to be perfect. I need to buy a new deck so that it all looks clean and it all looks pretty and it all looks nice. Instead, I went to the store and bought some whiteout, some correction tape, and I just put correction tape over it. Now, it is going to bother me a little bit. It blends in fairly well. However, this is my deck. It's mine. I've put my energy into what I thought I needed my practice to be. I have essentially corrected it. I think it's a good reminder for me that not everything needs to be in my tarot practice. This also goes for my transparent tarot deck. When I got it, the King of Pentacles, I believe, had like a little bend on the corner. I wrote them, and I was like, can I get a new King of Pentacles because mine's bent, and I was complaining, and whatever. And they sent me a new King of Pentacles. That King of Pentacles had a big old bend down the middle, probably because of the mailing system. Now I have two Kings of Pentacles, and I actually haven't decided which one I should use. So I've been using both of them. They both haven't showed up in a reading yet, so that's kind of interesting. I need to start learning, or I am learning, how to be comfortable with the imperfections, because now that deck is my deck. Even if I got rid of one of the kings, that deck is my deck. And there are also cards that are bent. There are cards that are fraying. They've been used. Not everything needs to be perfect. And it's just something that I am still learning, and I thought maybe someone would benefit from this as well.